Ling Zexu and the destruction of opium at Humen.
Britain and other Western countries smuggled opium into China in the early 19th century. Opium brought huge profits for traders, but posed a great danger to Chinese society. Ling Zexu, viceroy of Guangdong and Hunan, urged the Emperor Daoguang to ban the trade of opium. In 1839, Ling was dispatched to Guangzhou to ban opium. He forced the foreign traders to turning stocks. Ling made his voice clear: "I will stay so long as the opium trade is carried on." The opium collected amounted to 1,100,000 kilograms in over 20,000 boxes. Ling ordered to destruct all of them. Starting from June 3, 1839, it took 23 days to complete the destruction of the drugs on the beach of Humen. It stunned the world and highlighted the will of the Chinese people in battling against foreign aggression. Sino-Japanese War of 1894. After the Meiji Restoration, capitalism and ambition to expand its territory developed rapidly in Japan. In July 1894, Japan dispatched an army to the Korean peninsula and clashed with Chinese ships carrying troops. The Sino-Japanese War of 1894 broke out on September 17th under the command of Ding Luchang and Liu Butan. 10 warships from China's Northern Fleet engaged the 12 Japanese ones in the Yellow Sea, although outnumbered by the Japanese. Chinese sailors fought bravely. When the warship Zhiyuan ran out of ammunition, its captain Deng Shichang tried to ram a Japanese ship, but was torpedoed and sank. And all its 200 officers and men died heroically. Lin Yongshen, captain of the warship Jingyuan, fought alongside his men to the last moment. After hours of fighting, the Northern Fleet inflicted heavy loss. While the Japanese side was also hit badly. Dr. Sun Yat-sen and the Revolution of 1911.
In 1905, Dr. Sun Yat-sen set up a revolutionary party in Japan,
the China Revolutionary League. He was determined to put an end to the Qing dynasty and established a capitalist democratic republic. Sun summarized his revolutionary ideas into the Three People's Principles. He and other revolutionaries secretly organized many armed uprisings, but all failed. On October 10, 1911, organizations of Literary Association and Society for Mutual Progress in the Army started the Wuchang Uprising and succeeded. This triggered nationwide revolts, and a dozen provinces declared independence within 1 month, resulting in the collapse of the Qing dynasty. As 1911 was Xinhai by the Chinese lunar calendar, the revolution is called the Xinhai Revolution. His inauguration on January 1, 1912 in Nanjing marked the installment of the interim government of the Republic of China. The May the 4th movement. After the World War I, the Paris Peace Conference was held. All claims of Shandong were forced to hand over from Germany to Japan, and Chinese representatives were compelled to sign. On May the 4th, 1919, students of Peking University gathered in Tiananmen Square to protest, shouting "Restore our lost Qingdao" and "Down with the traitors." They set fire to the house of Cao Ruling and beat Zhang Zongshan, Chinese commissioner to Japan. The police arrested over 30 students. On the second day, students in Beijing and all over the country went on strike. The government arrested nearly 1,000 students. In June, the movement of students suspending classes, workers downing tools, and merchants closing shop spread to the whole country. The Chinese delegation received thousands of telegrams asking them not to sign the treaty. Finally, the delegation refused to sign, which marked the victory of the May the 4th movement. Founding of the Communist The conference adjourned to a pleasure boat on Nanhu Lake in Jiaxing. The CPC brought hope to the suffering Chinese people.